Welcome to Unit 3.5. In this unit, we're going to look at two functions in Excel, the index function and the match function. Both very, very handy, especially if you do model building or financial models. They are especially handy when match and index are combined. But let's look at them as individuals first. So we'll start with the index function. Over here, I have a data set, and I want to know what is the value of column 1 and row 3. In other words, index returns a value in a table based on the intersection of a row and column. So in other words, what is in row 3 and column 1? That would be Jane. And this particular one, what is the value of column 3, which will be the amount column? Row 4 would be 345. So let's go equals index. Click on insert function. Choose the first one and OK. Okay, so the first thing is it wants to know what the array is. So my array would be this. My row number, as it says over here, is 3, and my column number would be 1. And it's going to return the word Jane because that is in row 3, column 1. Let's try this one. Okay, my array is the same thing. My row number in this particular case is 4, and my column number is 3. So it might not seem very relevant on its own, but when combined with other formulas, as we'll see later, it is very handy. So let's try an example over here. For example, if I wanted to find out, let's go index. My array would be that. It is only one row, but I know that March is in column 3. And so I'll type a 3 for column, and it will return the value for March. So as you can see, for model building where it might come into play. So that's your index function. You just give it an array, you tell it which row and which column. Let's have a look at match. So here's my data set here, and we are going to, it is then going to look for a certain criteria, in this case Jane, and tell me what row number it's in. So match searches for a specified item, in our case Jane, in a range of cells and returns its position in the range. So let's actually have a look at this formula. Our lookup value, which will always be a single value, is going to be Jane. Our lookup array is going to be where the salespeople are, because that's where Jane would sit, and the 0 here would be find an exact match. So let's try that. Equals match. Select Jane as our lookup value. We are looking up to where the salespeople are, and our match type would be an exact match. Enter. And it's telling me that Jane is in row 3. We can also look up by column. For example, I need to know what column the month Feb is in. Equals match. This time let's use our insert function. Our lookup value is February. Our lookup array would be Jan, Feb, March. And our match type would be an exact match. And it's telling me that we're going to find Feb in the second column of the array. So as you can see, with an index function, you'd normally index the values you're looking for, and then you'd find match to find the row position and match to find the column position. Because if you've got a big data set, I don't want to count how many rows it is till I find that particular person and how many columns in that particular month. So you would combine index and match together, which we're going to look at now.